Thanks for arriving, everybody. 60 minutes together. Baptiste Vinyasa Flow. This is a sequence of postures designed for beginner, intermediate, and advanced. The only difference between beginner and advanced is how often you need to rest or modify. The hardest part of our practice of yoga is taking the time out of our day to unroll the mat. So if you're joining me right now, you've already started the hardest part of your class. Toes touch, knees to the edges of the mat or maybe beyond the edges of the mat. Settle your hips down towards your heels and relax your forehead, hands, and elbows to the mat. Take a few exaggeratingly large inhales and utilize the exhales for really deep relaxation into the shoulders, the neck, and the jaw. Make sure the inhale is into the belly and the upper lungs. And settle your hips towards your heels on the exhales. You can start to walk your hands towards the top of the mat as your arms straighten. That might be waking up the shoulders a little bit. Start to spread the fingers apart so you're creating active hands. And then I always like to roll my forehead a couple times, kind of resetting, wiping away anything I need. We'll start with a downward dog shape. If you're ready for that, tuck your toes and press your hips up. Hands are shoulder width apart. Feet are hip width apart. Feet are square on the inside. And the index or middle finger faces the top of the mat. Relax your neck. The legs don't have to be straight and the heels do not have to be on the mat. See if you can create equal weight between the hands and the feet. Breathe. Maybe you're fairly still. Maybe you're walking the dog, wagging the tailbone. Eventually, the tips of the ears will line up to the tips of your biceps. And the crease of the elbows will face the ceiling. Next up is ragdoll. Walk your hands back or your feet forward, grabbing your elbows and relaxing your neck. Breathe as you start to sway, rocking and rolling, nodding and bobbing left and right, forward and back. If you're tight in the hamstrings or you have a low back injury, you are probably better off bending the knees, placing the elbows onto the knees like this, keeping the belly close to the thighs and concentrating the lengthening of the hamstrings and the protecting of the low back. One day your back will stay fairly straight. Belly will stay connected to the thighs. Release your grip, heel to your feet to touch. Keep a bend of the knees, a tuck of the chin, and let's start to rise. Weights in the heels. Inhale your shoulders up, back and down. Okay. Sun Salutation, Surya, Namaskar 8. We'll take the first one a little bit slower and we'll do 3 to 5 to begin the warm-up process. Let's meet at the top of the mat. Toes are touching. Inhale your arms up, but draw your shoulders down. Inhale again, telescoping the ribs up, pressing the pelvis forward, and drawing the tailbone down. Exhale, start to fold. You can draw the hands through heart center. Bend your knees as much as you need as you fold to protect your back. Now, hands are beside the feet eventually. Fingers and toes point in the same direction eventually. Heads dangling like a boulder. One day you'll look like a sandwich from the sides. Inhale into a half lift. Hands on your knees if your hamstrings are tight. Hands are on the shins for a majority of us. And a few of us might have the fingers connected to the mat. What's important is you ensure that your spine is straight. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and lengthen the top of the head away from the tailbone. Inhale across the upper chest and plant active hands onto the mat, stepping into a plank position. Turn the crease of the elbow towards the front of the mat. The spine is a little bit higher than the shoulder blades. Tighten the belly, draw the tailbone towards the heels. Inhale across the upper back. Exhale, start to lower slower. Hovering with a 90-degree elbow. And look for that, actually 90-degree. Squeeze the elbows tight to the ribs. If this is difficult, lay yourself down to the mat. Inhale, cobra or up dog. This is up dog. Exhale, down dog. So I'm a big fan of cobra to protect your low back. Quite easy to put pressure on that area in your up dog if you aren't mindful. Everybody have a wonderful class Sunday morning. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale, half lift, straight spine. Exhale, fold, relax neck. Inhale up to the sky. Draw the tailbone down. Exhale, start to fold. Relax the neck. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Knees down to modify. And cobra to modify. Inhale. Exhale, push the mat away. Bend your knees, look between the thumbs lightly. Step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Draw the shoulders down. Exhale, fold, Ujjayi breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step or jump back and lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, fantastic. Let's do the next 3 back to back. Great way to modify is taking 2 breaths per movement. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, relax the neck. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga Tadasana. That means high to low staff pose. Inhale, cobra, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, down dog. Step or jump forward lightly. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, relax neck. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, jump back and lower. Inhale, cobra, shoulders away from ears. Exhale, down dog. Push the mat away. Step or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. All the way up. All the way down. Half lift. Step or jump back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Step or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Toes and knees touch. Tighten the belly and draw the shoulders away from your ears. Straighten the arms and spread the fingers and toes apart. Lift the chin. Pull the knees away from the top of the mat. Look down. Try to line your knees up to the toes. Knees and toes in one line. Now tighten the belly and lean the upper body back so the pinky fingers and the knees are in one straight line in front of you. Toes, pinky fingers, and knees touching an invisible wall. Inhale, bend your knees more. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump back and lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Warrior one, left foot forward. Inhale, rise. Ensure the left knee stacked over top of the left ankle. Right foot points towards top right corner of the mat. Move your right shoulder forward. Tighten the belly and draw the tailbone towards the right heel. Inhale, upper back bend. Warrior two. So left heel lines up to the arch of the right foot, or it lines up to the right heel. Look down your left hand and ensure that left knee stacked. Bring your bottom rib in, helping to flatten the back. Toes are active, shoulders are soft, breathing is deep, bending deeper into the knee every exhale. Windmill on the exhale, don't drag that foot. Same exhale might have brought you down, cobra or up dog, down dog. Right foot forward, left heel down, inhale, rise. Start to rip the mat in half using the strength from the feet. The toes and the fingers spread, the shoulders draw down. Inhale, telescope the ribs up, the tailbone draw towards left heel. Ujjayi breath. Upper back bend on the inhale and open up into warrior two on the exhale. Bit of a foot reset. Look down the right hand. Ensure the left hand's shoulder height and invisible. Move the right knee to the right. Strengthen the left leg. Tighten the belly. Bring that bottom rib into the spine. Widening stance, deepening breath, and bend of knee. One more big breath. Slowly windmill. Don't drag that foot. Modify if you need. Bonus breath to get you down. That's fine. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Chair pose. Step or jump forward. Inhale. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale into chair pose. Lungs fill, arms sweep. Exhale, fold. Inhale, scoop chest. Exhale, jump back, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward. Inhale, rise. Warrior one. Open on the exhale. Warrior two. Take a breath, warriors. Windmill. Cobra. Down dog. Left foot forward lightly. Inhale, rise. Open. On the exhale, maybe. Take a breath. Windmill. All the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Step or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, 3 breaths. Toes are up, shoulders are down. Belly is tight, jaw is soft. Lean back, resting chair pose. Exhaling deeper and then fold. Inhale, half lift. Jump back, high to low plank. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, right foot forward. Inhale, rise. Warrior two, take a breath. Windmill. Bonus breath if you need. Cobra up dog. Push mat away. Left foot forward. Inhale. Open on the exhale. Big breath. Windmill. Bonus breath if you need. It's there. Cobra. Down dog. Resting chair pose. Step or jump forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. 3 breaths. Pull the knees away. Tighten the belly. Spread the fingers and toes. Draw the shoulders down. Lift the chin up. Fold. Half lift. Jump back. Chaturanga. Tadasana. Cobra. Down dog. Warrior one. Right foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bonus breath. It's there. Down dog. Left foot forward lightly. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open. Take a breath. Windmill. All the way down. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Take a child's pose. Calm that racing heart through deep Ujjayi breathing. We're dedicating 20 minutes of the class to simply warming the body up. First part of the sequence is called the vitality sequence. That's a nice way to say we're going to hold things for quite a long period of time. Modify as much as you want. We'll start in a downward dog shape. We'll check in on those active hands, spreading the fingers further apart than we think is necessary. Hips up, heels close to the mat. Get out of autopilot. One breath, one movement. Toes touch onto an invisible center line. Inhale your right leg up. Straighten that right leg. and lower the right hip. Then inhale the right leg even higher. Exhale, relaxing the neck. Next, inhale, bend the right knee and start to open the dog. Keep the weight equal in the hands and look under your left armpit for the right heel. Balloon the right side of the ribs as you inhale across that region. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Weight here. Spine higher than shoulder blades, work in pec minor. Inhale, that elevator takes you higher than the tricep. Inhale, right leg up. Right knee to forehead. Inhale, right leg up. Runner's lunge, nice and slow. Let's rise. So right away you know that you can place your left knee to the mat to modify. Everybody should have that right knee stacked, modifying or not. Arms are up, shoulders are down, left pinky toe softens, and left knee is bent. Very few of us would have a straight left leg. I want you to learn about that low back, drawing the tailbone towards the left heel, feeling that left psoas lengthen. Breathing. Making your life a little bit harder today, widening the stance. Bending the right knee as you do so. Thumbs made at the sternum. Lengthen towards the front of the mat. Hand twist. Make sure that right knee stays stacked. Lower your hips. You can have prayer hands, or you can make a fist and drape the right hand over top of that fist. The hands are near the heart center. The shoulders draw away from the ears. You set that knee down only if you need to modify today, and you lift the gaze. Deepening the breath. You have an option to deepen the twist in the middle upper spine as you open the wings. Gaze follows the right thumb. Spread fingers. Strengthen left leg one more time. With integrity of motion, rise into warrior two. Heels in one line, right knee must stack. Place your forearm onto your thigh for extended warrior variation. Reach your left arm to the top of the mat. Wrap the left shoulder around the chest so the left thumb faces the ceiling. And press the right forearm into the right thigh, moving the right shoulder away from the right ear. Open the chest by moving the left shoulder away from the floor. Lift the gaze, widen the stance, lowering the hips, creating that straight line from the left heel to the tip of the finger. Breathing. Ujjayi breath, constriction of the throat. Next is a half bind. Some of us begin to move into a full bind. Do not straighten left knee, right knee. Reach right hand behind everybody, left hand behind everybody must do this. Grab elastic band. Some of us are going to actually get a hold of the thigh. So I'm almost there. Forearm stays on thigh. Draw the left shoulder away from the left ear. You can lift the gaze or relax the neck. If you're able to do that full bind, then lower the hips and lift the chest. Open the chest and lift the gaze. Strengthen the left leg, everybody. Hips lower. Slowly release. Don't drag that right foot. High to low plank, knees up or down, does not matter. Cobra or up dog, it's your choice. What does your body request today? Down dog. Left hand middle mat. Left knee down. Inhale, right hand up. active right hand. Press your pelvis to the side mat, everybody. Some of us don't want that left knee down. We want that left leg straight. We have a nice wide stance. That's a good modified plank. If you've got foot upon foot, I need you to push your hips forward a second time and then inhale the hips up higher with that right leg. 3. That's breaths. 2. Active hands. 1. Hips higher. Take your time to vinyasa. Modify if you want. Down dog. Take a moment. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Same sequence on the other leg. Toes touch. Inhale, left leg up to ceiling. Straighten left leg, then inhale the left leg even higher. So feel right calf stretch. Bend the left knee. Inhale, start to open the dog. Weights equal in the hands, so you concentrate the left hip stretching away from the left armpit. Looking for that left heel under your right armpit. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Weight there. Spine higher than shoulder blades. Take the elevator higher above the tricep. Inhale, left leg up. Left knee to the forehead. Inhale, left leg up. Step lightly forward. Let's rise. Runner's lunge. Arms up. Bend right knee, soften right pinky toe, stack left knee. Doesn't matter what your level is, the left knee must be stacked. Now the right knee is bent, draw tailbone towards knee. Feel what happens in the quadriceps, psoas, low back. Chin up. Toes up of the left foot. Do not need anyone's permission to modify, okay? Doesn't matter. Thumbs meet sternum. Strengthen and lengthen and twist. Draw shoulders away from the ears, lengthen top of the head, away from right heel. Soften right pinky toe, lower the hips. Stack the elbow above the wrist, above the elbow, lift the gaze and the belly off the thigh. Don't need anyone's permission to set that right knee down. Where are you today? A 3-breath option to deepen the twist by spreading the wings. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, open chest. Inhale, balloon the ribs. Exhale, gaze up. Integrity of motion. Move into warrior 2 on the exhale. No straightening left leg. Left palm face ceiling. Reach. Forearm onto thigh. Palm face ceiling. Reach right arm to top of the mat. Straight line from tippy right fingers to the right heel. Relax neck or look up. Move the right shoulder away from the floor. Draw the right shoulder blade away from the ear. But you are wrapping the right shoulder around the chest. Ujjayi breath. Put your right hand behind, get your elastic band. Don't straighten left leg. You must grab elastic band. Some of us are able to get the thigh. Some of us are going to move into a full bind. It's your practice, it's your Sunday. Open the chest, binders. Lower the hips, everybody. Activate the toes, soften the jaw, deepen the breath. You're taking your time to release. Nice and slow. Right hand under the shoulder, right knee under the hip. Inhale, left arm up. Stay in your modified version, concentrating on breath and a lengthening of the psoas. If you got the energy, straighten right leg, widen stance. If you've got the energy, foot upon foot, exposing the soles of the feet. You must push your hips to the side wall first. Then inhale your hips higher and maybe that left leg follows it. Inhale the hips higher and lift that left leg higher. One more inhale, lengthen the left hand up to the ceiling. Exhale, release. All the way down, 2 breaths if you need. Cobra or up dog. Down dog. Step or jump forward. Half lift. Fold. Chair pose. Thumbs meet sternum. Inhale. Twist to the right. Twist to the left. Right elbow, left knee. Lift the toes, lower the hips. Pull the right knee away from the front of the mat. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. This is like a lightning bolt. So the hips are lower than the shoulders are lower than the head. You can open the wings, deepening the twist. Spreading the wings, lifting the gaze. Breathe. Fold. Feet hip width apart. Index, middle finger, grab big toe. Relax your neck. Breathe. Feet hip width apart or wider. Relax the neck. Index, middle finger, grab big toes, sway. Left and right, sway. Forward and back. Remember, if you tight hamstrings or low back injured, you're bending the knees, placing the elbows on the knees like this. This is the way you protect your back. Final chair pose of the class. Isn't that great news? Release your grip, heel toe the feet together. Inhale into chair. Nice and deep. Thumbs meet sternum. Left elbow, right knee. Then pull your left knee away from the front of the room. Lift your toes up. Lower the hips, lift the chin. The shoulders down your back and twist the middle upper spine. Find that Ujjayi breath. Option to deepen twist by spreading wings. If you're deepening the twist by spreading the wings, then go ahead and use that left elbow pressure on the right thigh. Gaze up. Realign those knees. Lower the hips. So slow into your fold. Second opportunity for a rest. Feet hip width apart. Stand on your hands. Try to get the toes to the crease of the hip. Gorilla pose. Slowing the blood in the hands, working a compression. Wiggling the toes, massaging the wrists. Leaning forward and back. If your toes are always meeting the wrists, one day you're going to walk your toes up the wrist. Balancing. Bend knees, slowly rise. Shift weight to left leg. Inhale, right knee up. Hand on hip, hand on knee. Stay here. Option to see if you can get a hold of that big toe, even if it causes you to fall out. Option to try to straighten that right leg, even if this is as far as you go. Some of us are straightening just for a second and then falling. Some of us are staying here. Open to the side. You might look like this, and this is awesome. Focus on deep breathing and stability in your left leg. One day you'll straighten that right leg, but it might just be for a split second before you fall out. Fantastic. Get back in. Breathing. Maybe your gaze has already moved towards your left thumb. Strengthen left leg one more time. Come back to the center without sending your right foot down. Hands on the hips. Squeeze shoulder blades, straighten right leg. Heel eventually hip height. Point and pull, point and pull, point and pull. Hands down, tighten belly. Finding warrior 3, which is a capital letter T. So strengthen left leg, tighten the belly, draw the tailbone towards the right heel, and lower the right hip. Breathe. Without setting your right foot down, come back through. Before you move into the twist, inhale, telescope the ribs up. Exhale, left hand, right knee, right hand, low back or hip. This is enough. Breathing. Focusing on a lengthening of the spine and a twisting of the upper spine, middle spine, opening of chest. Some of us don't bother to unroll the mat unless we're testing the limits of our ability. So grab that big toe, and even if it makes you fall out, straighten that right leg forward. Center line. Squeeze shoulder blades. Straighten, bend right leg. 3, 2, 1. Virabhadrasana 3. Hands down. Some of us might reach that hand up for a little more core work. Tighten the belly, draw the tailbone towards the right heel, lower the right hip. Straight spine. Lengthening and breathing and reaching and stretching. And slowly releasing, shaking out that leg. Shift weight to right leg. Left hand, left knee, right hand, right hip. If you're doing this all the time, then test and see what happens if you even just try for that big toe. You might surprise yourself. Open to the left, even if it's modified. Maybe the gaze lifts to the right. Left knee back to center. Hands on the hips, opening the chest by squeezing the shoulder blades, straighten left leg. Point pull 3, 2, 1. Warrior 3, hands down, tight belly. Try to create a capital letter T. T stands for terrific. Lengthen the spine. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Lower the left hip. Strengthen the right leg. Rise. Stay here. Or test your limits of ability. Today's the day to grab that toe with your right hand and straighten it. Center. Hands on hips. Squeeze shoulder, shoulder blade. Straighten and bend. 3, 2, 1. Okay, take flight. Tighten belly, hands by your hips. Fly into your warrior 3. 3 breaths. Slowly set your left foot down. If you need, give that right leg a shake. Don't you love balancing? Let's do more. Eagle. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your right arm underneath the left. Grab your wrists, fingers, or shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, chair. Inhale, right leg over left thigh. Exhale, remove the gap between the thighs. Elbows are shoulder height in this sequence. Move the elbows away from the shoulders, unlock the shoulders, and move the knees to the right. Tighten the belly, lift the chin, and draw the shoulder blades down. Move the wrist away from the forehead and bend deeper into left knee. Release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left arm under right. Grab your wrists, fingers, or shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, chair. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, remove gap. The higher you lift the left leg over top of the right thigh, the more likely you are to hook toes to ankle. Some of us may never hook toes to ankle. No problem. Point toes to ankle. Move the knees to the left, elbows to the right. Draw the shoulder blades down. Move the elbows away from the shoulders. Lift chin. Bend knee again. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Always okay to release early, guys. It's your Sunday morning. Right palm up for dancers. Move the shoulder blade towards the spine, beginning to open the chest, bow pulling pose. Take the ankle from the inside. Draw the knee together. Inhale, left arm up. Stay here. Don't change anything. 30 seconds. If you have some stability and deep breathing, you can begin to deepen the posture by kicking into the right hand, 50% leg strength. Begin to lay your belly over that tabletop in front of you, lowering your right hip. Left hand shoulder height or higher, cheek connected to bicep. Allow the right shoulder to disappear behind the left. Mini up dog of the chest, shifting the weight to the ball of the left foot. If you were to fall out, you'd fall forward, but strength of kick, iron will, and determination are carrying you. 3 breaths. Two breaths. Utilize that final breath to release. Left palm, shoulder blade to spine. Lower wrist to thigh. Take ankle from inside. Draw the left knee together. Inhale the right arm up. Kick into the left hand, 50% of your leg strength. Move your left hip forward or down and lay your belly over an invisible table. Get the left knee to disappear behind the hip. Get the weight into the ball of the right foot and re-engage the right leg. You're moving into standing splits. If you fell out, get back in to maintain some unity in the world. Your final opportunity has arrived. 3 breaths. Kick back, kick up, kick more. Try to release slower than that. Top of mat. Pyramid, revolved triangle, triangle, and then the same thing on the other side. Step your left foot back for pyramid. Grab your elbows or interlace your fingers or grab upside down right side of namaste, forehead to knee. So draw the shoulders away from the ears, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and use the pressure of the forehead to straighten the leg. If your forehead is actually connected to a straight leg, then you might get the hairline to meet the kneecap. Breathing. Parvrita, Uttita, Trikonasana, so revolved straight leg triangle. Use a block, everybody. I'm going to use a block, so left hand on block. Straighten spine. Move right hip away from the front of the mat. Right hand, palm down on that low back. Start to open the chest. Some of us inhale that right arm up. Tighten the belly, release the weight from the block. That's a maybe. Triangle. So releasing that. This is a bit of a foot reset. Heels in one line. Left foot 45 degrees. Move that right hip away from the top of the mat. Move that left hip into its place. Right hand down for support. Left palm to your low back. Start to open the chest. You might have that right hand on that block again. You might not have any weight on that right hand. Place your left hand on your left shoulder and then point your left elbow to the ceiling. Inhale, left arm up. Are you breathing? Right hip and shoulders against invisible wall behind you, not your left hip. Let it go. Vinyasa. You don't have to vinyasa. You can skip vinyasa and just switch sides. Or you can modify your vinyasa or not. It's your practice. Pyramid, Parvattanasana. 10 toes face the front of the mat. Left foot forward, feet on railroad tracks. Grab your elbows or namaste behind your back. Bend left knee. Tuck chin, round back. Forehead must touch knee. Draw shoulders away from ears. Use the pressure of the forehead on the knee to maybe straighten the leg. Revolve triangle. I suggest the use of a block. If you don't have a block near your mat, use your shin. So right hand on left shin or right hand on block. Hand under shoulder, twist middle upper spine. Learn how to protect your back. Learn how to open the chest. Maybe lift left arm up. On the inhale, gaze might follow. If you're tightening that core, you might take the weight off of that right hand. Slowly release that twist. Triangle. So foot reset. Heels in one line. Right foot 45. Left hand on shin or block. Right arm up. If you got a core and you're protecting that back, you might not use a shin or block. Let's let it go, everybody. Hide a low plank, knees up or down. It's your choice. Have a sip of water before you get to your mat for spine strengthen. Hands under shoulders, fingers and toes point same direction. Squeeze shoulders, squeeze elbows tight, press feet down, lift knees up. Inhale, ribs up. Keep your belly button down. Keep your feet down. Knees and gaze lift. There's no palm pressure. Using back strength. Moving the elbows towards a 90 degree. Keep the shoulders drawing down. Belly button doesn't lift, so you're protecting that low back just with that action. Release. Reach your hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Inhale, rise. If you can't interlace the fingers, you're just spreading the wings or grabbing a strap. Thumb off back, squeeze heels of hands together. Point toes. Lift chest. Next up is airplane. You can spread the wings for airplane. Point the toes, lift the thighs, straighten the legs, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the ribs. Don't hold the breath. Don't wait for a release cue. Breathe. Release. Do another airplane or a floor bow. If it's hard to grab your ankles, do airplane. Protect shoulders and back. Toes are active means pull toes to knees, kick into hands. Knees and ankles are 6 inches apart. Shoulder blades draw down back. Breathe. Gaze even higher. Arms are straight, feet are engines, hands are hooks. Release. Okay. One camel. 6 inches between knees and ankles is 2 fists. Measure that. Tops of the feet push down. Thumbs in, fingers out. Draw tailbone down. Press hips forward. Inhale, lift chest up. Draw shoulders down. Keep your hips lined up to your knees or press your hips beyond your knees. Push feet down. If you're bending upper middle back, you're protecting that low back, you might get the hands to the heels. Keep the lips closed. Lift the chest up as you push the feet down and the hips forward. Okay, just like that. Spin around. I'm going to change my mat orientation for the final 3 challenges. Bridge your wheel, core, and a bit of a hip opener and twist. Brush your heels with the middle finger. Knees and ankles are 6 inches apart. Palms face the ceiling, knuckles to the floor. Press top rim of sacrum down. Feel your tailbone lift. Then lift top rim of sacrum and the middle back. Curl your tailbone towards your knees or calves a second time, and then lift the shoulder blades middle back. Interlace the fingers underneath the tailbone. Consider walking your shoulders towards your heels a couple times, lifting your hips up even higher. Keep your heels and big toe mounds down, but lift your 10 toes up. These are belly breaths. You are watching your belly rise and fall. Use the quadricep and gluteus maximus strength to keep your hips up, 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 square, square to the ceiling. Breathe. Stay up, stay higher. Release the grip. Shoulder blades, middle back, lower. Curl tailbone towards knees. Set top rim of sacrum down. And release, tuck of tail. Feet together, knees apart. Baddha Konasana. Okay. Second set. Same thing. Option to level up into wheel. If you're going to level up into wheel, start with bridge with hands by ears. I'll show you a modified wheel, and I'll lift up into a short wheel as well right after. So moving together, staying bridge if you want, or press, top rim of sacrum down, feel tailbone lift, toes are active. Inhale, lift top rim of sacrum and middle back, shoulder blades. Now, those into wheel, push into the hands, and see if you can get the crown of the head onto the mat. This is a modified wheel. There is no weight on the neck. You are protecting the neck. Some of us press up and breathe. You don't need my permission to lower. You don't need my permission to lift up higher. Do what you feel is right. Core. Interlace the fingers behind the head. Knees above the hips, heels just below the knee line. Inhale. Shoulder blades off the mat. Hold your lungs full and press top rib of sacrum flat to the mat. Exhale, point your elbows towards the left knee and straighten the right leg. Spread the toes apart, pull the belly down, curl the tailbone up. Inhale, center. Hold your lungs full, press top rim of sacrum down, keep the shoulders up. Exhale, point to the left, straighten the right. Curl the tailbone up, lift the left shoulder, pull belly down. Inhale, center. Hold your lungs full, press top rim of sacrum down, keep your shoulders up. Exhale, point to the left, straighten the right. Right heel is 1 meter from the floor. Pull belly down, curl tailbone up, lift left shoulder. Inhale, center. Hold lungs full, press top rim of sacrum down. Keep shoulders up. Exhale, point to the right, straighten the left, curl the tailbone up, lift the right shoulder, spread toes. Inhale, center. Hold lungs full, press top rim of sacrum down. Keep your shoulders up. Exhale, point to the left. Pull the belly down, hold the lungs empty. Curl the tailbone up, spread the toes apart. Inhale, center. Hold lungs full, press top rim of sacrum down, keep shoulders up. Exhale, point to the left, right, straighten the left. Curl your tailbone up, pull belly down, lift right shoulder. Inhale, center. Hold lungs full, press top rim of sacrum down, keep the shoulders up, get realistic. Exhale, elbows to the left, straighten the right, curl the tailbone up, spread the toes, pull the belly down. Inhale, center. Hold your lungs full, press top rim of sacrum down. Exhale, point to the right, straighten the left, lift the right shoulder, spread the toes, pull belly down. Inhale, center. Head, shoulders, feet down. Never, ever skip abdominals. Next up is a simple twist. Cactus arms. Oh, getting that sip of water reminded me. Boat pose and canoe pose. Great idea, Roham. Inhale your arms up and rise. Grab thighs, everybody. Bring the knees closer to the chest, everybody. Everybody ensure that your shins are parallel to the floor and stay here. The only way you're going to let go of those thighs is if nothing changes. Arms and shins parallel to mat. Want to work harder? Straighten legs. Absolutely nothing else changes. Want to work harder? Lift hands. Canoe pose. Stay here, breathe canoes, and release. Cactus arms. Knees to the left, knees to the right, knees to the left, and keep the knees to the right. That's enough for most of us. Some of us might bring that right knee a little closer to the chest and place the left hand on the right knee. Your mind will come up with 101 excuses why you shouldn't practice today, and it'll come up with 101 ways to avoid the mat. If you were able to avoid the monkey mind chatter and unroll your mat, really congratulate yourself. Even if you modified a majority of that class. Tighten the belly, cactus arms, inhale, right knee, then left knee back. You can windshield wiper them a couple times again and stop on the left. Just like that's enough. Gaze to the right. Some of us might bring that knee a little closer to the chest, placing hand on knee. Feeling that stretch all down the outside of the hip flexor. Give your knees a hug. Final Shavasana. Heels mat width apart or more. Palms face ceiling. Would you be 10 or 20% more comfortable if you just bent your knees? Index, middle finger, fingers and toes, everything start to move. Inhale into a morning stretch. Exhale to your right side. You committed just a little bit over 1/24 of your day to your body. Just 1/24. That's not so bad, is it? Comfortable seated position. Thank you for sharing. My name is Roham. Namaste.